Anyways, we're going to start. Need to kill off this packyak. How are the game sounds at the moment? Music and everything. Is it alright? I'm going to do the first two bosses without any which part? Let's see. Effects. Let's try this, okay? Let's try and see. Okay, to all of you, what I really recommend doing is clipping certain sections during the coaching round. If you have any questions about anything specific, you can hit Alt X. A window will open. You will be able to make a clip out of it. You can just open a tab and hold it open for the end of the stream or whatever you want to answer and then complete it. So yeah, then you just go back to the stream and move on, basically. You just need to complete it to get the clip out there. What you will do then is creating a situation, a scenario where I can go back on it and explain what happened. It makes it better visually with the explanation and everything, but I will try to go over everything here, everything I've learned. I can still fail, of course. I'm going to do the entire trip with one style, magic. I'm not going to do with the hybrid method this time. But yeah. Is the effect okay now, do you think? You just have to check for me as we go. Not starting it. Okay, here's the thing. This is the problem why I got like a group KC when I did solo last time. You need to not be in a group if you want to do solo runs. Leave your group, or else you're not going to have the fun of getting a solo KC. There we go. Solo. So if you have Blade Dive, you can run over here and drink your potions on your way down, like this. Stand in this position. Blade Dive over here. That way you will skip 2 of the knights. To change it to Telos Prayer. Use AoEs here, as long as it's possible to do that is. Kill the lowest. Always remember to kill the lowest NPCs because there's a healer that will move back to them afterwards. Then move on, play action in case you get fragmented shot on you. Then back to melee. Go into this corner here. That way you can only get 2 people on you instead of more. Hit the target at the most behind. Do a tsunami. And when you're able, do another corruption blast. You need to get all of these men killed before you can enter the next. Like only the NPCs, not the boss. Like Siang here. Then I move around this La and end in this position here. That way, if the boss wasn't here, only one of the elite supplies will attack me. Do a detonate here. Just clear those 2 and focus on completing the last one. Once the 3 gatekeepers are dead, you are free to move on to the door. Easy peasy. Squeeze lemons. Down here I used, if I have the chance of it, I use, well, magic, but I don't, so I use the deep impact. I go into asphyxiates. If I had killed him there, he would not have contacted the rest of the group, which would have made it a lot easier for me. But sadly, that's not how it is. So I need to like kill all of them right now, but could have been really sneaky about it, like I should be in any MGS game. This is not a sneaking mission. Okay, go close to this wall. Hold yourself close to that wall. That way you will not activate the gatekeepers of the eastern side. That side there. And just focus on killing these. Scratch my nose and sniff. As you go down here, you will get hit by magic attack. You should have a focus on having magic prey on. Make sure when your character makes this movement, you can like search and such. Get down here. Do AoEs. Not use something like tsunami here. You want to have your your adrenaline at top when you start this boss. Try to keep it high. Once these gatekeepers are dealt with and the gate opens, you're free to teleport out. That means that you've unlocked the second teleport. Eat up here. Hey, hello Das, welcome to the stream. That way you can like bank. You should store your adrenaline with defensive abilities. Like anticipation, freedom, and you can even use searches and so on. The trick here is that you want to enter and teleport as soon as possible. If you do a dummy in here, make sure to leave the door and re-enter, because these airheads will move like they did before, all over the place if you don't do this. They have a waiting cooldown before they start with their thingy. Okay, I'm going to start this boss with range overhead. Do a really early... Okay, I got some wrong rebinds here. So I need to basically just focus here at the starting abilities and move up and getting myself to thresholds. I can stand in this position with the crack here. Stand and soul split there. Move over here. I think I can be one closer actually. Move over here. Still get the effect of sunshine back to range. No, I will get this effect on me. I need to choose a place to put the purple mist here. And then he does the 360. Now he will do everything and repeat again. All over again. So now I just need to focus on doing some damage. Did I forget my potion again? That's so typical of me. Next placement. Once the mist is placed, it will start doing more and more damage, by the way. So it's important to just focus on that, like not walking back on that mist, because that would damage you a lot. New effects. There we go. Bladed Dive is really good for this. Next effect. Knee splashes, you need to kind of have melee prayer on, because that's a melee attack you will use. And stand in this position, that's 2 squares away from this crack. Then you should be fine. New effects. Into new position with melee on. There we go. He will start with his spin to win tactic once more. Back to range prayer. Once more I need to do a placement. These placements are permanent. You will not be removed during the fight, so I need to make sure that I place them well. If I did a wrong placement really early, I would rather just teleport out from here. Back to the crack. Nope, since I've spared myself from any bad placements, I can have a good placement setting. Just remember the melee one, set it here, so I can move on closer to the spot by the end, making it easier for me to end it. Basically have your ring ready at the end here. Try for the fishy treat, not this time. And let's move on. So listen to that victory music, huh? That's a congratulations. Okay, moving on. Down here, I need to be careful with these guys. It's Hanto Swords people. Because they can really do a lot of bad things to me. They have a one-hit special. So I try to get away the Cloaked Zealot Gatekeepers as soon as possible. Think range prey on. Get these down. Have a devotion ready for this, because they would do the no more. That's a special that can be cancelled with stuns, but it's quite deadly. Actually, quite deadly for us if I let them continue. Then move to the other side of these Zealots, these Gatekeepers. Do a Tsunami to clear some early damage, and just do some EOE attacks. Try to clear them as soon as possible. Just keep on moving. Here's a great spot to get some heals through with Soul Split on your way. Well, they will do some damage to you too, but you know, it's fine. The Zealot is the gatekeeper here, so I need to get rid of the Zealot as soon as possible. Remember to watch your prayers here. You want to have her on full prayer as you go here. These three Zealots are the gatekeepers here. Same with the gatekeepers from before. I want to get rid of them, but I do not want to use the I don't want to use the Tsunami here. I want to spare it for those up here. Take a Corruption Blast out here. Stand with the first one. Oh, there. Down. Then click on the last Zealot and do a Tsunami. That's where you would damage all besides the first one here. You can focus on like damaging them down one and one. You need to get rid of all of these to cross the door. It's really good to have the right positionings, so it's easier to maintain. Do stunts on these elite, the gatekeepers, that is, since you want them not to do any bleeds on you. I did a bad thing here. I activated a healer on the side. I probably used Chain or something. Usually you don't activate the healer here, but he will be a nuisance if I don't deal with him now, so I'm going to lure him to the side. Normally you only kill 2 of them. Okay, there's actually the healer. Could have ignored that one, but now I have to kill the healer. I didn't see it properly. The thing is, usually I should only kill these 2 here. And when I'm done with those 2, I can just surge on over twice, do a bladed dive like this, and these 3 will not be activated. You don't need to kill this Sellsword people here, so I can just like focus on the required gatekeepers. Warm myself up to Tsunami. Click on the person most back. That way I will spread it proper. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Gatekeepers are dealt with. I can move on. this point I want to go in the middle. I want to go down the stairs like this, not standing at this standing at the end of the stairs here. I can let those people pass for timing effect and healers if I want. Okay, they won't have any effect. Do a surge, play the dive. Try not to get the ranges with you because they can be deadly. Get yourself over here. Focus on the one Zealot over here really early. Because he's annoying. It's the most annoying. Watch your health as you do this. The rare relic, I really want that. It's worth 1 million. Just focus to get down these Zealots. Like the healers will always go for the ones with most food. As they are cleared like this, you can just teleport out. You can see this. A lot of people want to kill me here, so I'm just going to teleport out. I could of course do a fast, like get my adrenaline up, do a fast banking, but I like to take time on Masuta since I probably need all the food I can get. But it's nice to get this million drop, this rare relic. Really nice. Big bonus, really happy. Let's go back in. Matsuda can be dealt with poison, so you might want to have weapon poison with you for this. Okay. We don't have to hurry here. You just need to teleport to the throne room. So right here what I do, I put the dummy up. I take my shield and wand on for the sunshine effect, and I just bring more food into the battle basically. I drop one at first, okay. It's important here to spawn the steel titan without... place a dummy, use a defensive ability like Anticipation of Freedom, and attack the dummy right after. That way your familiar will not use any specials on said dummy. It's kind of wasteful for you. I need to eat up here. Install with adrenaline to get my food back. In here I want to drop the extra food that I didn't need because that would just be annoying later. Drink up my potions and attack Matsuda. I use my sunshine really early. And a replenishment potion because in-game time I would decide whenever he starts spinning like this. That's when I want to use a devotion ability to escape this. When it's 3 seconds left, I want to search away from Matsuda, since his attack extends more than my devotion lasts. When the purple mist spawns, I go to a safe spot at the stairs from them because they will not spawn. If Matsuda follows you like this, like really close, so you need to be careful. At this point he's going to either pulverize like this, you can heal from that, or randomly use pulverize like that. It goes along with his basics, but he will work towards spinning to win again. And I want to either do a barricade here or escape him. Like space between me and him. To phase to the next segment I need to get Matsuda down to below 300k. That's when he reacts on this. Then he wanted to pulverize. I can get a nice heal if I change from Elite to Soul Split or another player there. He's going to spawn a mist again. And I want to go up the stairs once more for this. And when he jumps like that, that means that it's done. I want to space now since I've done a resonance already in case he wants to pulverize. He wanted to pulverize. Very often this match. Can be quite dangerous otherwise. So he's going to spin once more now. Soon, that is. Just love to pulverize, like I've asked so many times for that otherwise. He's going to spin here. And as I take him down now, I'm going to get lower than 300k, so that means that he will soon go into his next phase here. You float above the ground, and this is the time I want to basically lead him over here if I can. And when he jumps, makes the jump, he will... Okay, he did this too, that's unusual. Anyways, I want magic overhead prayer here, and I want to watch off the thrashing water. Can both spawn downstairs and upstairs here, and I want to defeat that and be close to him. You can see here at the buff bar that I'm getting 5% every time I kill one of these thrashing waters and now I'm close to it. I want to use my devotions really early when I can. So I can basically spare myself of some damage while this goes. Especially if the thrashing water is far away from me. Be sure to use thresholds to kill them off easier, like wall magic or fixate. Just be sure to stand there when it damages it. I'm close to normally 40k when I want to just focus on the downstairs thrashing waters. I want him to be downstairs when he lands. And I want to have full life when that happens. If you have pack yak, you're going to be safer, but me with the whole Titan thing going on, it's going to be a bit more difficult than that. Now I can space him, because the upstairs ones will not hit me down here. I can just wait, and I need to try to get Matsuda to a good position here. I need to kill all the downstairs thrashing waters that can appear otherwise, and watch for him jump. Jumping means magic attack, otherwise it's going to be range. I'm going to try to heal on the jumps. It's going to do one soon. There we go. Nice heal. And I will do a sunshine to make this easier for myself. Just have to pay attention when he jumps. There we go, magic. By any chance, if Matsuda is close to you when this happens, you want to space away from him, because the magic attack will hit a lot more directly if it's close to you. So I'm going to use devotion here to spare myself some damage and have an easier time in general. I can eat up to be safe too. Magic prayer to save me from that. The ability to take lesser damage. It's around 5 attacks before he jumps. It can be different, I think. I think it's a bit random. 3 to 5 attacks normally. So I'm going to try to heal from the next jump he does. There we go. Doesn't always heal as you saw. Like sometimes it can miss on you. Just be sure not to switch back too early, because the range attack won't hit before it actually reaches you. Then again, distance is a great thing, right? He's making a jump. I'm healing up just to be sure, since I have food. I'm going to use the devotion when it hits. There we go. Another jump. Devotion blocked. Well, it didn't block it really. And this is the time I want to have my lucky ring on, just for the chance of getting a drop from Matsuda. I had 3 spares yesterday. I get a spare once more. Oh my god. That's... What's like... Okay, I have no idea, but I'm getting a lot of spares. I have no idea if it's more common on solo, but this spare is close to 6 million. In the Grand Exchange, really good drop from Asita. You want to spare your magic players for this. It's really useful for this section. You want to trash all these to get them down and use devotion if you have it. They will hit pretty heavy, just like the thrashing waters. Just going to deal with them as soon as possible. Once I've killed 3 of them, you can see behind here that the gate is going to open. And this is the gatekeepers. These are the 3 keepers. Spear. Like, yeah, I get it. Spare. Spear. Spear. Great pun. Great pun. Okay. So right now I want to eat up and everything since we don't get the healing effect from these banks. So I just want to eat up. Num num. Wish they had corn. Anyways, at this point I really want to bring something new with me. I don't need a poison, but I will have the benefit if I actually take mines with me from the Dominion Tower. It's something you need to unlock. It's really, really useful. Hiccup. I'm going to spawn another one of the dummies. I can only place dummies close to the chest. Get my last food, and this time, like I didn't do in the previous one, defensive click attack. You can see now that the minion is not interested. He's not interested at all. If I missed on that, I should hit the Call Familiar button on my window that you cannot see because it's behind the chat, but it's a call button there, like a whistle bell over there. Okay, I got everything I wanted from that. I'm going to use the not Majorat but Maniacal Aura for this one. Oop. Getting in here, drinking up potions and everything. Starting with the okay, not good idea. Need to be out of combat for that. Okay, so when that claw or foot or whatever you want to call it goes down, I need to make sure that I don't stand in the area because these tendrils will appear. When this arrow comes and those darkness like goes into it, hands will come out of them like that and go towards the area that I was around at. This you can heal nicely with a resonance, and if you change your prayer to soul split or anything else, it heals the normal here. Like overhead prayers takes away half the damage, so by removing it, to have a great heal. There are 3 areas the hands can spawn from: the right, the left, and the middle. So you need to be careful with that. It's gonna start spawning after some rounds in the start. You only want to use Sunshine at the start in solo, and you want to spare Sunshines in teams if you're great at DPSing. Like a normal, great DPS team. So I basically want to focus and see whenever I get close to 7,200,000, because then Sergey will take a rest. Lay his head down, and I can jump down at the platforms here at the side. That will happen soon. A great reminder is that after this attack with the shadows here, you will do another heal. Huge breath, ready, change around, get a good health if he hits. And soon we're going up there, so I want to have full adrenaline when I climb up. Here we go. It's glitched at the moment, it lays his head down like this. Use a vuln, spawn mines. I go over to do Sunshine and start climbing with the damage. I should have drunk adrenaline potion or a replenish potion here, but I did not do it. Do your best to deal damage to the black crystal, as it needs a lot of damage to get it down. If you don't have enough damage, you actually have to jump down here. If you don't out damage it, you need to go down. I will this time. Make sure to vuln this as well. And at the moment I want want to watch for the fault hit. So that's the first, second. Here we go. Start one slotting. And then we'll get some hits before I go down again. Use freedom as soon as you can. Heal up. Hit every one of these slugs, whatever you want to call it. Be ready for the magic breath attack. If any of these manage to enter Saryu, the last crystal will be healed up there. So now I'm just going to repeat it again. This is a new round, need a new sunshine. Should drink myself some potion. Heal up there. Law goes down, I move. New breath. Going to debilitate it since I don't have resonance or devotion ready. Going to be ready for another breath and heal on that. There we go, big heal, much fun. New breath, I can heal from this. There we go. What a calm music we have. And now I want to go up on the other side and just do my attempts. I would advise everyone else to go to the middle and just clear that out. So I'm going to do an attempt here. Will not end well. This is the point where I should actually go down. Deal with the slugs. I should have used another move there than I did. Did that actually heal it? Oh. One managed to get into that really bad. Well, really bad end there, by the way. So now I actually have to do 4 rounds because of my silliness. I should have actually continued there. I shouldn't have done the other way around like I did. I should have continued and then try to damage the last one. Maybe. Anyways, if you just continue on, that will be the easiest. But there's a way to 2-cycle it. I'm just not there yet. I don't know what I need to do. I need to do something to make that change happen. Debilitating it. Soon we will get another heal. There we go. Great heal from Sari. Getting close to 7.2 again. I will not be able to deal enough damage on this second one. So I'm going down. If I just did it the other way around, I would have been on here. And we would skip the fourth phase. Seriously? And I hit it. So no matter what I did, just remember to finish off the middle. It's actually the what I would recommend in this act. Come on, A-series. It didn't go in. Watch out for the hands. Didn't manage to do a switch for some reason. Eating up here and doing debilitation. Oh, I thought I did evoke thing and would die there. Was lucky. At this point, I just want to climb up in Adrenaline since we're getting so close. I need to be careful here. Heal off that, really great, and he will fall down. Here we go. Your ring on. 11 elite, 11 skills. That's not bad.